So why do I tell you to disregard other people so much? Why does that come up all the time when I am talking about different things? It's because that most of the times that you feel bad about yourself, even though that you're moving towards the right thing and you're doing all of the right actions, is because there's somebody in your life that is pulling you in the wrong direction, because that they maybe think that you're doing the wrong thing, or maybe you have this sort of perception that they are going to disapprove of you, and you know what the right thing actually is for you, and you need to stand up and do that right thing for yourself. Most of the things that we know in this world are really quite simple, and everybody knows about those particular things in terms of how to get ahead, right? I can go to kindergarten and teach you all of the same lessons. Be nice to other people, be kind, practice different ways to figure out how to share and negotiate with people to get so everybody is doing the right thing, and persist at something for a lot longer than you think that it's actually going to take. If I look back and I look at all the moments that my kids have wanted to quit at something, whether it's the swimming that they're doing or the baseball that they did, or school and the classrooms, and wanting to give up on something, and yet they were prodded and persuaded to keep going at all of those things. And they look back and I look and I say at how well that they've accomplished at something. Not to say that they're going to be perfect kids in the future by any means, but I think about that as an analogy of all of the moments that we all feel like we want to give up and not do something. And we know what the right answers are. We can see what those right answers are. If we sit there and not do the thing that we think is actually going to be good, we tend to not do that well in our life. So I want you to remember that much of what we know that allows us to do good things, it allows us to stand up and do those good things. But for most of us, that's hard, because there's people in our life that are pulling us down. We're thinking that we have to conform with what all those other people are doing. We think that we need to do this particular thing to fit in. We need to impress our parents and our teachers and all of those kind of things. But in reality, we just need to be ourselves, whatever those particular things are, and do that to a better degree, whatever that particular thing is. If you want to be an artist, by all means, go be an artist, but figure out a way to actually make that into a living. Don't just kind of half-ass it and do that little tiny thing and say that's good enough. Actually go towards it. The reason why you're half-assing it is because you're thinking that somebody else is going to judge you in some sort of way. If it means that you need to go to New York to become an artist, well then go to New York and become an artist and figure it all out from there. All I can say is everybody knows what the answers are, and that's why I've kind of switched with this channel. Is I've realized that I've provided all the answers to a lot of different things, and they're pretty straightforward, and I'm not going to solve those problems, because you can look up all of those kind of things. But what you need is somebody to tell you that you're a good person, and you just simply have to keep doing those things. I'm not going to solve the world's problems by giving information to everybody. In fact, that never happens in my classrooms either. I give great information and people don't show up to the classroom. What I need to do is keep being me and being a good person, and keep being there for people that actually do want to show up. Because those are the people, when I see that, they show up, they're the ones that actually do go and change the world, because they're learning good information. If they're not showing up and they're not doing those things, the problem is on them. It's not on me, because I'm actually trying to do the good things that I'm supposed to be doing. So I want to encourage you to be a good person, to have courage to do the things that you need to do, and just keep doing those things day in and day out. The reason why we give up on ourselves is because it's hard. We think that there's some sort of tricky thing, some sort of strategizing and solution, but there never is. All of that stuff is somebody selling you about some sort of strategy and solution. That's Babs, by the way. They're all doing those kind of things, and you just simply need to be yourself and do that for a long time and have the confidence that you're doing the right thing as you're doing it. And I just want to give you some confidence today. Just, you're doing the right thing. Keep doing those things. Keep working at it. And keep marching forward. Don't stop. Don't let other people around you persuade you that you're somehow wrong or delusional or whatever. Spend the time to get a little bit of education to learn that, hey, it's good to save money and to invest a little bit. Hey, it's good to spend some time with your family and friends. All of that stuff is good. Don't let other people persuade you that it's not. And it's good to work hard at something. That is a good thing. Everybody knows what the answers are. You just simply have to actually do it.